fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello, be with you in a bit. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Come on inside.
Revelio.
Watch yourselves, though. Let's have it.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. Well done! I've set some crates out for you. You're a natural.
is almost too easy.
Wingardium Leviosa. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo.
A bit. Get it to no.
Confringo. Confringo. Protego.
You'll have to fight eventually.
Stupid one.
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there, mind you.
Know you there! Confringo! Confringo! What?
Stupid one.
So very weak.
Stupid one. Confringo. Aloha Mora.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lassie, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. Letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Well, that didn't... I wonder what that does.
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Depulso.
That did it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Depulso. Levioso. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio.
dead end. Must be another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Compulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Honora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
HighWing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Compulso! Compulso! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Incendio!
Protego! Clumsy little fool!
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Leviosa!
I shall kill you for this when I get down from here!
Aloha Mora. Confringo! Accio! HighWing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Homora.
Hurry! Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met HighWing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that HighWing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Faster, HighWing! HighWing, go!
Looking for Mr. Bickle.
Faster, HighWing!
Last week, I performed a knee reversal on a... I forgot my
Revelio.
Leave me, please.
Aloha, Mora.
Revelio.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Confringo, accurate.
Revelio.
She said you never meddle with dangerous people.
Confringo! No! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I will make you. I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in some...
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
I won't...
Confringo!
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Potato!
Where are the two of you headed? No?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at 3 tons.
Confringo!
No! Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Confringo! Accio!
You won't get away.
Expelliarmus!
Up there. That's our way.
Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child. We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum? Expulsion! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. Not your best.
Get accustomed to that!
Get over here, you insolent child! Enjoy this.
Enjoy suffering.
Levioso! Accio!
This will not go well for you.
Confringo!
You die.
Accio!
Let's drop a feeble
Incendio! Confringo!
You having the knack at all?
I should have been. You want? I'll get you.
Confringo!
Won't get away with it.
Revelio!
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.